Morning everybody, it is Friday the 14th of January 2022 and this is a Chemical Diary update. I'm just about to finish round 2 of chemotherapy and I thought I'd take this chance on this crisp morning. Can you see that frost there? Oh, it's absolutely amazing out. I just thought I'd take this chance to kind of talk to you guys about what the body is capable of doing if we create the right conditions. Because if you've been following my journey, I think you'll remember that during radiotherapy, I did that for kind of 6 weeks, I seemed to kind of fly through it, and there's a few things I was doing that just kind of, I think, really helped me through that, and maybe I'd stop doing them during chemotherapy. But there's a few things that I've been doing all the way through, and surprise, surprise, one of those is Wim Hof method. Wim Hof method, and it just seems to be spreading everywhere. More and more mum and dad could have talked to people about Wim Hof method. They're finding that people seem to know who he is, what it's about, the benefits of the breathing retention work, the cold exposure, what it can do to your immune system, your blood, and just the simple fact that this thing is free. But anyway, this isn't, well, it is a Wim Hof plug because I think the guy's amazing and the method's amazing. It's really helped me. But as going back to my kind of story of radiotherapy, it seems to kind of cruise through and broadly bought into kind of my mission, which is I'm out to prove to the world and myself that we can do anything, absolutely anything, if we put our minds to it. And I was on that mission, and I'm still on it, and but it seemed to kind of be a very smooth sailing through. Then we got to chemotherapy, and it just has been a bit more of a challenge. I'm just about to finish round 2, and I'm out, I'm feeling pretty good, and I thought I'd share with you what the body is capable of doing if we create the right conditions, and what's maybe held me back a little bit, and what I can do to make sure I don't hold myself back. Something that can make me stronger moving forward. So the first one is the fact that I've been keeping up the Wim Hof method, because that has been absolutely amazing. So I went into hospital on January the 4th for round 2, had my my kind of IV drip, but before I did that, they're going to do your blood tests and say, right, are your blood levels, well, you've had round 1, how's your immune system, your red blood cells, your white blood cells, how much of a kicking has your immune system taken? And the answer was, I'm back to normal, my blood levels are absolutely perfect, exactly where they needed to be, and I'm putting down a lot of that to the Wim Hof method. And there, I'll put a link down below, but just see how many benefits this free method has. So that's really helped. And I went into, so on the Tuesday last week, I went into hospital and I had a cold. I had this really sinusy kind of sinus, it's just horrible. Everywhere I moved my head, it was like, but the docs weren't worried about that. They looked at my blood levels and said, you're fine. So I had this cold, I went into chemo, and that kind of stressed me out a bit, and I was kind of thinking a bit too much. But actually, I've now here kind of just about to finish round 2, and I got rid of the cold during chemotherapy, which I thought, that's pretty amazing for the body to be able to do that. And I've kept up Wim Hof method all the way through this. Been doing my cold showers and the breath retention work every morning, and it's helped me massively. So I put that down to a lot of the success that I've had, and whether you're going through chemo, radiotherapy, or just general life, please give the Wim Hof method a go. It has so many benefits to so many different diseases, but it's just a simple tool that you can do for free, and it's amazing. So that really helped me, and it just proved that actually you can go into chemotherapy, have a cold, and then kick it during chemotherapy and come out, and you know, while your body's dealing with all these other things, all the chemicals that could have killing all the other diseases in there and stuff. And so yeah, amazing. So please, if that's not an endorsement for how good the Wim Hof method is, and the power of the mind that kind of comes in between that as well, then please use that as proof. And then on to kind of the thing that I found that I hadn't been doing, that I did really well during radiotherapy, and that's just be in the present moment. And I had a coaching session with a client of mine last week, and he he was talking about being in the kind of present moment and how much it helped him. Man, could have had this moment when I was like, that's exactly what I was doing, and that's what I haven't done it as well during chemotherapy, because I've been kind of too busy kind of thinking about, when you think about the past or you think about the future, there is a tendency to kind of, for anxiety to kind of creep in, because you can create a story that hasn't even started or exists yet, and a doubt kind of creeps in. And so I've realised that, wow, just being in the present moment, right here, right now, is the only thing that is ever real. Right here, right now. As Oasis said, be here now. I don't know whether they were quite as philosophical or in that meaning. Maybe they were. Maybe I'm giving Liam and Noel not the credit that they are due. But be here now. Be here now. Be in the present moment. Engage your energy in the present moment. And don't worry about the future, because you'll be able to handle it. And I've found that was really kind of, it helped me kind of boost my confidence again. And if it can do it for me, it can do it for you. So this is a message to you to say, create the right conditions for your body. Give Wim Hof a method a go, or give any breathing technique a go. But in particular, Wim Hof, I think it will just, I think you're going to be seeing this more and more and more and more throughout the world. He's getting everywhere, and scientists are actually kind of backing up, going, yeah, this method, awesome, it's really helping, just to regulate the body and just tap into the power of the mind as well. And there's so much stuff that I can't explain because my brain's not quite as good as that yet, but yeah, honestly, Wim Hof method, tap into the power of the mind. Please believe in yourself, because it is just that simple. The power of self-belief is phenomenal, and when we get rocked a little bit, but if we can just center ourselves, come back to the breath, and that's something, there's so many things to kind of think about. Sometimes you think, oh, what do I have to do today? I've got to say my mantras, I've got to do my visualizations, this. But the thing I always come back to that is just will keep me on the straight and narrow and keep me being in the present is just just remember to breathe slowly in and out. And that's not necessarily to do with Wim Hof, that's just in the moment, just breathe, and then you can do the Wim Hof method afterwards. But just the power of breathing, and that just helps me remember all the other things. So if you're in a moment throughout the day, just remember to kind of center yourself, breathe in and out slowly, and be in the present moment. Engage your energy in the present moment. Choose what energy you want to engage with as well. I'm going to have lots of positive anabolic bang energy, and I'm going to show love to the world. Love is the highest form of energy that will just build, create and evolve and heal. Love is healing. So I'm going off on a tangent here slightly, but I love talking about this kind of stuff because I just believe in it so much. So anyway, Wim Hof method. Be in the present moment and center yourself throughout the day. Just be here now, and the power of just breathing slowly in and out, just to remind yourself how amazing you are, how much talent you've got, how much inner strength you've got. Do you know how strong you are inside? You are phenomenally stronger, so much stronger than you believe yourself to be. And you can do anything, absolutely anything, if you put your mind to it. I promise you. You just got to give it a go, and you've got to believe in yourself. I believe in you. So please believe in yourself, give it a go, and just be. Peace out. This is Damon. I'll speak to you very soon. Thank you for listening. Spread the message, spread the word about Wim Hof, about the power of the mind, about how amazing we all are. Thank you very much. I love you all, and I think it's going to be an absolutely amazing year. Peace out. Love.